If you're a food and drink brand and your product isn't performing the way it should, maybe the sales have slowed down or the review keep mentioning that the taste is not that great, I have creating something to help you. It's called the Flavor Blueprint. It's a free guide that based on the process I use with my clients to fix their underperforming products. If you're tired of guessing and you want clarity before another batch, download your free Flavor Blueprint. If you want to create food or drink products that actually taste amazing, get the repeat purchases and see your sales go up, you need a flavor strategy. I'm Manon Galizzi, food scientist and flavor expert, and in this podcast I share what I've learned from helping food and drink brands create new products from scratch, choose the right flavor direction, or fix the flavors that are not working. Welcome to another of my 30-day podcast challenge, how to adapt the flavor profile to the UK market. Whether you are taking a family recipe or trend from another country, you may have to adapt to the UK palate. For that, you have to take the emotion out of your food and drink product to succeed. And I can only imagine how hard it is. It's very easy for me to say, just take the emotion out. That's easy. I know it is harder than it sounds. And I don't think you can completely remove the emotion from your idea coming to life. This is your baby. Again, you may have a strong emotional link to this product. It may be your grandma or your granddad recipe, maybe a family heirloom that has been passed on to generation. Or maybe you see a huge gap in the market. You see this trend, this product, and there is nothing like it in the UK. So you're very, very passionate about it. You think this is a great idea, a great product, and it should definitely come and succeed in the UK. So there is always this emotional attachment, which is completely normal because this is your baby, this is your product, this is your idea, this is your joy and proud. So I'm not saying you shouldn't feel any emotion at all. And you will definitely feel some frustration and some anger through the product development process. But it's just all part of the journey. You have just to be as objective as possible. You have to keep your target consumers front and center. So I spoke with a lot of food and drink founders who brought their culture into the product they wanted to sell in the UK. So there was one that was Sri Lankan, Jamaican, North African, and much more. And they often started with this family recipe. And they were all telling me that they realized very quickly that they needed to adapt to the British palate to reach a wider audience. And one of the drink business owner I talked to, she actually created a range of her Jamaican shots, starting from the low level of spice to Jamaican level of spice. Because her target consumers were both people who were used to the Jamaican flavors, either they were Jamaican born or British people with a Jamaican background, and the second were the level of spice to complete beginners like me, who I'm French, so my level of spice is very, very low, and I have never tried Jamaican products until I came to the UK, so this is flavors that are very new to me. But I thought the idea was great because she knew exactly who were her target consumers. She wanted to target a wide audience. That's why she had different type of products. So the best way is to be crystal clear on who your target consumers are and ask them directly their opinion. And the most difficult thing, listen to their feedback and tweak your product until it's ready to launch. And you may have to compromise on some of the flavors that are very familiar to you, but you have to remember you're not creating a food or drink product for your family, your friends, or yourself. If you want to succeed and get thousands of loyal customers that keep on buying your product, you have to please them, your target consumers, and no one else. So be crystal clear on who your target consumers are, ask their opinion, listen to your feedback, and tweak your recipe. Be as much as objective as possible if you want your drink or food business to succeed. As always, I hope this episode was helpful. You can find all of my tips around tasting, flavors, and product development in my newsletter, so don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you tomorrow for another episode. Bye!